Welcome to Dunmers and Divines. What was that? Did you say Dunmers and Divines?
No.
Cool. So, we're doing a break-in.
One of the biggest manors in town.
Yes.
Okay. So, specifically, you are running away from the fire that you have set to the Nalcaria of Whitehaven Fine Alchemist. And making your way just a few doors down to Halalo Manor. When you try the door, despite the late hour, you find that it is not locked.
Hell yeah.
In fact, when you come across it, it's still sort of swinging slightly ajar.
Great. No time to think about that too much. I kick the door in and... Okay. I nudge the door in with my foot.
No.
And then I start running in.
Okay. You almost immediately collide with a Dunmer man wearing Netch armor, and his hair is in a red mohawk, running out the door.
Quickly! There's a fire!
He doesn't pay any attention to you, pushes past you, out the door, turns left. He's running.
Turns left towards...
Like, outside. Like, he...
yes, but towards the fire or away from
Away.
it?
Away.
Okay. So, Dwemer, red hair, and wearing what?
And that's leather cuirass.
Meshed leather cuirass. Okay.
Netch leather.
Netched leather?
Netch.
Okay.
A netch is an animal.
Okay. Masked?
His face is unmasked. You can see he has a nose piercing and a couple on his ears.
Okay. Carrying loot?
It looks like he's got a short sword in one hand.
Wait,
he's running.
Bloodied?
Yeah.
Short sword? Yeah, okay, cool. I just arrived right after the Communauton is done with business, I guess. Like, Gladius would probably want to be like, grab him and be like, where's the gold? If he'd had time to think, instead he was like, quickly, there's a fire! And seeing that the assassin is running away from there and like processing, oh yeah, he had a bloody dagger that's like, I imagine there's a trail of fresh blood on the floor, and I'm putting 2 and 2 together, and I'm going to follow the trail of blood back to the expensive part of like, hopefully towards the most expensive part of this place.
Okay. You come across the body of one Raylan Halalo. He has...
Damn it, I wanted to do that.
He's got about 8 stab wounds in his chest, which is no longer moving.
Lay on hands. 1 point.
You keep your point.
Okay. That's right. I detecting his thoughts for where the money is would have been much simpler than looking around for where the money is.
Mm-hmm.
I start grabbing stuff.
Okay. The room you're in seems to be some sort of reception hall.
Cool.
With a long table, with chairs. Parts of it are sectioned off with screens that contain large quantities of foodstuffs, a small cooking area, and a whole bunch of liquor.
Cool. I'm gonna grab the silverware.
Okay.
Is the silverware silver?
It's certainly silver colored.
Okay. I grab. Okay. What do the alcohol containers look like?
Elaborate and crenellated, almost like Gothic architecture.
I mean bottles?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Bottles.
On racks?
Shelving, yeah.
Cool. I'll be back for the alcohol. Dried food stuff?
Contains staples like salt ris and kwama egg, but also more exotic ingredients like potatoes and regular meat.
Cool. Yeah. How many? I'll be back for the silverware too.
There's even a few dead chickens hanging.
Luxurious.
Mm-hmm.
I had. So, where's the body? Like in the banquet place?
Yeah, it's
Cool. I guess I'm gonna loot the body.
so his expensive shirt is pretty stabbed up.
Yeah.
But he does have a nobleman's outfit.
Gonna take.
He's also wearing a sapphire amulet.
Nice. Excellent. Do you want to decide how much it's worth now, or do you want to do do that later?
We can figure it out later.
Sounds good. Cool. I take the sapphire amulet. Any other jewel? No.
He also has a an onyx and jade ring.
All right. Cool. And moving on to second floor. Actually, I'm gonna go directly to the third floor because I'm assuming that's where the best living quarters with a view are, and where likely he's probably got more jewelry, maybe some art on the walls, some fine clothing up there. I'm thinking worth by weight.
Right.
First, and then usefulness to the people second.
Right. Okay, so he does have a few more small pieces of jewelry, not too much. You know what? In his room, he has a locked wardrobe and a locked chest.
Cool.
So I'm gonna need you to use thieves' tools or try to break stuff.
Which one do you think I'm gonna do? I don't have thieves' tools.
Okay.
Cool. Crowbar. I'm not trying to attack it with my weapons are made for killing people. The crowbar is made for opening stuff quickly and loudly.
Okay. I will.
Do you want me to make a roll of some sort?
Okay, so for the wardrobe, I need you to make an athletics check with the crowbar.
Yes, I got advantage on those thanks to my belt. Natural 20.
Yeah, you're able to get that one open. Pops open smoothly. You have 3 more complete nobleman's outfits.
Okay. So 4 total.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
The one is bloodied and stabbed.
I think.
Mending
I
and prestidigitation.
only took his pants. I'm just gonna write free nobleman's health.
Okay. But the chest is of pretty fine construction. You're having a hard time crowbarring it open. You're either going to need to use thieves' tools or a weapon.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm going to. Okay, so this is the upmost floor.
Yeah.
Right. Windows, door or a door to the like patio outside.
Both.
Cool. I'm gonna get out onto the patio and driving the chest. Do I see like are people that has the alarm being raised?
You can actually hear bells chiming from the watchtowers in the Diamond District. A fair number of guards are amassing, as well as some silhouettes that you recognize from your Mages Guild, which are casting water and ice spells to try to keep the fire contained.
Any citizens?
There's a bit of a fire line from the well located off the main square in the Diamond District, to, paling water, but it's not doing much. But there are citizens out.
Cool. I'm going to drag the chest so that it would fall closest to the people in the line, and I'm going to topple it over the edge.
Okay.
Trying to break it with the force of the fall.
They're in a pretty different direction from you. Like the patio, you either can throw it onto the main plaza or onto the side alley. They're somewhat down, and the line is between another row of houses.
I'm throwing it in the main plaza. Much
Okay.
more likely a concerned citizen will stumble upon it at a later time. So yeah, that's essentially towards the front door.
Okay.
Cool. Does it break open?
It does break, yes.
What does it look like? There's
It looks like contained inside this chest was mostly gold and jewelry, some of which might be irreparable. Well, difficult to repair.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know if there's anybody nearby other than potentially guards. I don't really want to be like, this is a gift from the revolution, if all I'm speaking to are the guards on the tower.
At a minimum, you would have a hard time saying anything that wouldn't mostly be heard by guards. You'd have to be shouting loud enough that people heard it past the guards near the fire line.
Yeah. I go back inside and the chest was probably the expensiver thing. I'm gonna grab. Is there art on the walls? Or sculptures?
There is.
Is there a jewelry chest somewhere?
Some amount of.
I just threw the jewel.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There is some amount of murals painted on the walls, but they're directly on the walls. You'd have to start shipping out the blocks.
You're too smart, Frank. You're too smart for me.
Probably the most expensive thing, at least within the hallways that you can see, is that it's lit by jeweled sconces, with a relatively steady flame, most likely a tallow candle behind it.
Oh, cool.
Or rather, colored glass sconces.
Cool. I'm gonna crowbar them off the wall.
Okay. Roll a perception check for me.
Yes. Dirty 20. Man, this campaign is changing my luck.
Who knew that all you had to do was start behaving stupidly the whole time for your luck to improve?
You know, if I'd been trying to play less smart and optimizing less to compensate for my luck, maybe my luck wouldn't have been this bad all along.
So you're here trying to pry scones off the wall.
I cast darkness.
Okay. But up until the point that you had detected them and then cast darkness on yourself, you had felt the presence of someone trying poorly to sneak up behind you. Their steps are light, and they seem very hesitant. You can hear their breath sort of shaking.
Okay. Can I withdraw putting on darkness?
Sure.
Cool. Okay. I turn around to look at who it is.
She's a Dunmer woman, wearing somewhat plain skirt and shirt. She has the little badge with the golden scales on it. Her hair is red and drawn up neatly into a bun, and she's holding a candlestick in her hands, like she was trying to hit you over the back of the head with it.
I'm like, good thinking. That's expensive. If you're able to sell that, you can probably make what you'd make in a week's worth of wages.
You killed him. You killed Ser Halalu.
I really wish I could take the credit. I'm keeping an eye on her, but I am prying more sconces off of the wall and then putting them in my backpack.
She, having lost the element of surprise and also whatever her hiding place had been when you were on your way up the first time, makes for the door, heads down the stairs and is on her way out.
I am going to tell her.
Which you hear an awful wail as she comes across the body.
I'm going to as she's going down, I'm gonna say, hey, don't raise the alarm. You'll take away people from who are putting out the fire. And can I make a persuasion check for?
I'm gonna give you disadvantage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And let's set the DC at about a 20.
That makes sense. I'm going to restore balance to cancel out that disadvantage. And I'm gonna, come on, persuasion. I got a +5. Just got a hit on 19. 24! I rolled a 24!
Okay.
It's dirty. It's not a natural 20, but I...
Okay. Yeah, even as she leaves the door, you can still hear her, crying, and, she did emit a fairly loud wail when she saw the dead body.
Yeah.
So you can't be sure that the guards won't come to some extent, but she's not calling for guards.
Yeah. And which means she stands in solidarity, at least with people who want to stop their town burning, which is good. I've persuaded a citizen to show extra solidarity.
Okay.
Cool. I try to go in every room, getting the stuff that I like. How many precious metal sconces are there over the?
There's about 12. It's gonna take you about a minute each to crowbar them all off. Do you want to hang out that long? Everything else in the guest bedrooms is mostly just, bedding and empty spaces. He does have a study with a little bit more alcohol in it.
Cool.
Books.
I'm gonna... I can't tell which books are expensive at a glance. No, it does sound. I mean, okay. I'm gonna open the drawers real quick to see if there's like, pocket watch, deeds to an expensive place, like a golden quill or shit like that.
Roll investigation.
I'm not spending too much time on that, but yeah. Investigation, -1. Alright, I rolled a 9. No, I'm gonna take 12 minutes to pry the sconces.
Okay. Around the 9th sconce that you're working on.
So I got 8 in my inventory, is
Yes.
what I'm hearing. Precious sconce.
You hear the heavy footsteps of guards' boots into the door, as well as someone's left a manor door open. Someone else says, there might be looters in the building. Keep an eye out.
Okay.
And just a few moments later, there's a dead body!
Yeah. I am going to... Okay. It'd be nice to get the books in the hands of the people, and the food and the alcohol. But is the floor made out of wood?
This is all stone.
This is all stone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that the choice is made for me then. I think Claudius is going to throw the alchemist's fire on the bookshelf.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run to the 3rd floor and try to tie my rope to something sturdy so that I can come down from the side of the building where there isn't a back door or a front door.
Okay. So you're basically rappelling down the back side of the manor, like where it faces the cliff.
Oh, that's actually pretty smart. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Roll stealth.
I'm going for speed here. but,
Okay. Roll athletics then.
Yeah. 13.
Okay. You are able to get down your rope without losing your grip, so you don't take any fall damage. However, when you're about 3/4 of the way down,
My face is covered, I think
Yeah.
I mentioned, yeah.
a Halalu guard from the watchtower says, "What's that?" And a cast of dancing lights moves and hovers just in front of your face. Says,
Actually, I'm gonna action up dispel that.
the dancing light already existed. Was using it to move around and scout and look at the area.
Okay.
Dark vision only works in dim light.
Not in total darkness.
Yeah.
I want me to do it.
No, please.
There we go. Okay. Cool. I dash.
Okay, so your boots hit the ground in an alley in the Emerald District. So you're closest to the North Gate. Are you trying to make your way deeper into the city, or are you trying to make your way out?
I'm trying to go next door. To the next manor.
Well, you're now in the Emerald District, so it's now more middle class housing.
You mean I went down the cliff as
yeah.
well? Okay, because my rope is only, let's see, 150 feet. Yeah, I did buy some extra rope. That's right. Cool. I believe I have to leave the rope behind.
Yeah.
Can I cut off how many feet down from the top of House Halalo to like the bottom of the cliff?
Let's say 80.
Cool. So I'm cutting off the other 70 and keeping them.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna dash and head to the Thieves Guild.
Okay.
I'm gonna try not to be followed, and I'm gonna head to the Thieves Guild.
Okay. So, trying not to be followed. If you were in the wilderness, I might make you roll survival. We are in the city.
Urban survival is still a thing.
Yeah, okay. I'll let you roll survival instead of stealth.
Goody. Oh yeah. 12.
Okay. I think
I've caused a decent amount of distraction,
you've caused a decent amount of distraction. However, they are now because you also set a fire in Halalo Manor. They think you are responsible for everything that happened tonight, up to and including a murder, 2 arsons, and a lot of theft.
Yeah.
So they're pretty invested in tracking you down now that they've gotten at least somewhat of a look at you.
That's fair.
So I think you are going to.
When I catch the sense of the guards yelling, "He's over there!" I am going to shift direction to go towards the nearest city wall.
Okay. Rather, you're still sort of in the maze of warrens of this, and you come across to one side a guard on his regular patrol, and another one, another 2, just because these are the tokens I have out. So there are 3 blocking you. The way to the South Wall Corner Club and the South Wall in general is this direction.
Cool. Darkness and Ajira is gonna cast Sanctuary on me.
Okay.
And I run. Let's see. Okay, so there's 3 guards here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, moving past these, I'm gonna have to go. Okay, cool.
Well, first you're gonna roll initiative.
1. Oh yes. Okay, sure. Can we say I don't know if I had time to cast Darkness beforehand, but can we say Ajira was holding action to cast Sanctuary this whole time?
I'm fine with that.
Cool. Initiative! Natural 1!
Okay.
God damn it, I shouldn't have bragged about my luck turning. It's all been downhill since. Your turn.
Okay.
Let's put...
Okay.
Cutburst Pursuit. That's an excellent...
Yeah. Functionally what you are here.
Okay, I'm a little bit more refined than a Cutburst. I'm a revolutionary.
Sure. Okay. Multi-attack. Longsword. Okay.
Did I have time to cast Darkness?
Not unless you would have already had it walking or like running through the streets.
No, I needed to. Too easy for me to get lost in the streets if I'm concentrating on
Okay.
darkness.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is going to attempt to grapple you, which he does have athletics proficiency.
But I have athletics proficiency and advantage. Natural 20.
Yeah. So
Fuck whatever you were trying to do.
he does have multi-attack. So he tries again.
Oh, 19.
14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These two are both going to javelin.
So first they gotta make some wisdom saves.
Oh,
Because of
yes.
Sanctuary.
Okay, so
DC 13.
that was a 3 and a 4, and they have a whiz of +2, so fail to target. Yeah, your turn.
Cool. Sanctuary is good enough. I am going to 1, 2, Three.
Grapple.
Yep, attack of opportunity grapple. Let's do it.
14. I roll the same number all 3 times.
8.
Okay. You're grappled.
Cool. In this case, I'm gonna have to start. That will drop the sanctuary. Oh well. Wait, can he try to grapple me with sanctuary? No?
No.
Okay, cool. So, I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then, yeah, just dashing. Let's see. So, like, the wall is over here.
Yeah, you'll have to.
How high is the wall?
The wall is a 30-foot climb. You're going to be much better off trying to make for the corner club, which is still more in this direction. I think having failed their grapple on you, I think you're...
I dash and I long strider, so it's like...
Yeah, you're faster than them, but they have at least a lead on what direction you went after all of your business in the Diamond District.
Sure. Except that once I get within 30 feet of the top of the wall, I face step.
Okay.
I face step onto the wall, tie some rope, and rappel down the wall. And
You're now in the wilderness.
realize the terrible mistake I've just made.
Mm-hmm.
The wall is 30 feet high, so I'm gonna save, I don't know, I'm gonna lose 25 feet of rope.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. 45 feet of rope left. And I think Gladys gets there, freezes for a second, and Gladys is going to like move along the wall, away from the place where there was rope, and but is going to stay close to the wall because I don't want to go out into the wilderness alone in the dark.
So, are you moving towards the river or towards the mountains?
Towards the river. I've already gone up and down the stream of the river a couple of times.
Okay.
So I'm like 3 times, so I'm more confident about that. So I guess I'm going there.
Okay. by the time you make it to the river, let's see, it's a pretty big city that you've now basically crossed the length of twice. So it's now coming up towards the dawn. The like purple dawn twilight is arriving as the sun is over the far distant horizon, but not above the mountains. You can see the entire city is buzzing like a kicked anthill. But you, I take it, are heading south along the riverbank once you hit the river?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna head towards the... I don't. I thought I might be forced to use the my scroll of teleportation right now. This went too well, and the fact that I've saved that scroll is... I mean, it's good, but I was glad. I think Cladus was hoping that the plan would fail enough that he wouldn't have to trudge through the wilderness alone. So I'm kind of just like... I'm gonna wait close enough to the gate to see if anybody is leaving the city and wants some company on the journey. I'm gonna...
The gates are closed.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
You hadn't even realized that the large wooden doors that constitute the gate could close.
Wooden, you say? The thing, I just said that just to see just to see your face. I delete the Alchemist's Fire, and I'm gonna take out my Stone of Sending, and I'm gonna say, Psst, Delos, are you there?
Yeah.
How you doing?
I have the items. Made it back to the home that Malchien rented for us.
Okay. If you see anybody who, if you see common folks, you can let them know you saw like a broken up chest full of goodies next to House Halalo. But also to be careful, there might be guards there. Actually, never mind. The probably too late now with the guards.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. I got out. Nobody saw my face. And I got a lot of goodies. I was hoping to throw a lot of gold out through the window to the people, but it took too long for them to put out the fire, so so I couldn't. Better luck next time.
Are you sure this is the best way to assist the common man?
No. Do you have a better idea?
I don't know, it strikes me that I know personally the things that negatively impacted me, that that drove me towards crime were, yes, petty noblemen, but mostly a lack of work, lack of opportunity, lack of structures in place to assist. And I'm not certain that distributing the emeralds and vampire salts from an alchemist are going to be substantial help to anyone in need.
You're right. Can you do me a favor? Okay, do the people a favor. I've been meaning to buy a cauldron of plenty. Once I'm done, I want each town to have a cleansing stone and at least one cauldron of plenty. But we gotta reserve them, we gotta order them from a shop, and it might take a while. It will cost like 50 gold to make a reservation like this, but I swear I will use the money that I've taken tonight to buy a cauldron of plenty and feed the people. You know, who needs opportunities and jobs when you already you might still need it to like house yourself, but free food. I'll pay you back for the 50 gold. But we're like each diamond we stole is like 25,000 gold pieces.
250. They're small. They're all chemical quality diamonds, not jewelry quality.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, one diamond, 250 gold pieces. Cool. Well, but one of those diamonds should be enough for you to put that reservation with. Yeah.
I'll get with the Mages Guild Enchanter.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't. For the people. It's sacrifice of creatures that are already in those gems. We'll feed the people. Okay. Yeah, so I put a reservation for a cauldron of plenty.
Okay.
By the way, Cauldron of Plenty is one of the objects that I highlighted in yellow because a price is not determined on Drow's crafting sheet. But it is... It's mostly like free food within a certain limit. So
it is rare.
It is rare, yes. For up to 4 people per gallon. Okay. 4 people per gallon, you can do 30 gallons, so that's 120 people
360 daily.
fed. Yeah, 360, well, that's one meal.
It can create 3 times, so 360.
Yes. but like it creates one meal for 360 people.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. But yeah, like that's a very good. Like this is the communist item if I've ever seen one.
Oh.
So yeah, you'll have to determine the price for that. It's not the most OP, but yeah, down the line. Cool. And I think after that, Claudius is gonna say, I'm gonna try to get to a different town and see where opportunities lie, but I'll return to get that ring of animal influence and that cauldron of plenty.
Okay. So, just to give you an idea, so from near the south gate of Balmora, the nearest town geographically is probably Laod.
Loud was a place where and there was a thing I was supposed to do there. I was supposed to go and kill some.
I think you're thinking of Narmak.
It got brought up previously. That's all. Oh yeah, this dude's in Narmak. Wait.
You also could get to Caldera, but you either have to go around near that fort
so
or through Balmora. You could try to head back to Pelagiad.
Here's the thing. You have a map. Gladius does not.
Okay. So the from where you are, you can remember getting to a smuggler's cave in the Bitter Coast.
I'm gonna head upstream. I'm just going to follow
upstream is the city.
Right, okay. I'm gonna go around the city and start to head upstream. Because where there's rivers, there's towns. And then I'll be on the lookout for like chimney smoke, so I can spot a town.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm stressed out.
Do you make any attempts to change your appearance?
Yes.
Okay, what do you do?
I turn my cape inside out.
Okay.
I take off the mask hiding my face and I can't put the nobleman's clothes on top of my heavy armor, so that's about it.
Okay. So some.
I'm gonna walk with my feet in the water for a while.
Okay. If you're trying to follow the river, then you're going to have to first go all the way around town and then meet back up with the river.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The river also. Okay. So first of all, that's to start of the day. You've already had about 3 hours of activity, so you're only going to get about 5 hours of travel time today. Okay. So, and from here, 1, 2,
3 hours of activity?
3, 4. You were like to get through as much of the city as you were getting. That's after getting there, doing your robbing, etc.
That's fair.
Time has passed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So you're not able to reunite with the river, though from where you see on the path, you can see the river ahead and to your north. You're about here, so nestled in between two different mountains. The river is ahead of you, the fort is behind you.
Cool. I'm gonna keep going north.
Sure, but first you're gonna long rest.
Wait, okay.
That's 5 hours of travel.
Huh. Cool. No strange and dangerous encounters along the way?
You managed to at least get lucky for your first afternoon that you seem to have been mostly undisturbed. Perhaps it's because you are still quite close to the city.
Okay. I would like to find a cave to trance into.
Best you got is a pretty large mushroom.
Cool. I climb the mushroom.
It doesn't have any branches.
Yeah.
But it would be good cover if it started raining.
I'm gonna use my... Oh no, I used both of my face steps. That's right. If I'm gonna have a Jira cast the holding action to cast invisibility on me if something dangerous comes along.
It's late and you had to Jira up early. I cannot hold concentration for hours while you try to sleep.
Of course not. No. I'm just asking you. Okay. If I perceive while I'm in the trance something that's dangerous, I'll ask you to make me invisible.
We shall see.
She is not going to be able to hold action. It will have to take place on like her initiative count, which is I believe 10. Yes.
Yep.
And also, you're going to have to roll a luck die to see if you're able to wake her up. Essentially, she is not an elf. She does not trance. She needs sleep.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Bum. Cool. I'm gonna surround myself with caltrops and ball bearings. So if I'm like against the mushroom here, I'm gonna have some caltrops and ball bearings around me.
Okay.
Where's the marker?
Cool. And yep, I'm gonna try to like short rest.
Okay.
Because I'm more in like I'm interested in getting enough sleep that I'm not getting enough trance time that I'm not getting like exhaustion.
So if you don't try to take a long rest, then you will have to make Constitution saves to avoid exhaustion if you want to travel tomorrow.
I guess I'm trying to long rest then.
Okay. Alrighty. You don't have any diseases, so just make sure you spend a ration.
Yep, I got I think 7 of those left. Six days of rations. We're down to 5. Yep.
Are you able to stay aware while trancing?
I believe so. Instead of sleeping, they meditate deeply, remaining semi-conscious for 4 hours a day. While meditating, you can dream after a fashion. Some such dreams are actually mental exercises that have become reflexing through the years of practice. After resting in this way, you gain the same benefit that the human does from 8 hours of sleep. So, semi-conscious.
So you are in fact unconscious.
I am semi-conscious.
You're semi-conscious. Okay. I will then let you use your passive perception against their stealth. What's your passive perception?
13.
Yeah. So you come to consciousness and realize that from the cliffs around you, there are a number of eyes on you that feel quite hungry.
Okay. Cool.
And roll initiative.
I have to leave without my caltrops. 6 initiative.
They only rolled a 6 as well, so you're gonna go first. And it's these buggy guys, Nyx hounds.
Disgusting.
These two seem larger.
I'm I'm immediately taking out the scroll of divine intervention and then casting divine intervention. I am lost. I am cold. I've left my tent to have enough strength to carry all of those expensive sconces, and I am leaving behind my and you're thinking I'm gonna fight some beasts out here where there's no one to come and rescue me? No, I'm not taking that chance. I am teleporting to wherever is the nearest temple thingy.
Okay. So, you...
Okay, hold on. Let me take off my caltrops and my ball bearings. Cool. Yes.
Very nice. So, you find yourself in a stone room. It looks to be some kind of chapel. Very much more familiar to you as someone who grew up in Cyrodiil. The stone here looks to be similar to that which you saw like in the mountains. This looks very constructed, hewn stone in blocks, not just grown naturally like you saw throughout Balmora. There are 9 small altars arrayed, though the room is fairly small. This is just wall. Okay. So a lot of the space is already taken up. It is the middle of the night, so at the moment there is no one else in here with you. The lights are out, candles are unlit, and yes, there are 9 statues of the 9 divines.
Cool.
Which is history check if you want to know their names, if you care.
I will roll because Simon's interested in the lore, but I rolled a 7, so I don't think I'm getting anything reliable.
You're pretty sure the one of them's supposed to be a dragon.
Okay, and I know one of them is called the Big V, Vivek. Maybe not. No, he's in the triumvirate.
Okay. There seems to be only one door out of this place.
I am confidently leaving the building.
The door is locked.
That is unexpected, but I'm going to find a nice place to trance.
Okay. Yeah. The rug's pretty comfortable. As you sit yourself down to trance.
I wanted to ask about expensive rugs while I was in the manor, but I forgot about it. Cool. I make sure that the obviously stolen property is like more hidden in my bags, and I'm gonna put my bell towards the top of the bag. This way, if somebody like messes with my stuff, it's gonna jingle me awake.
So, sans the person here and the lit candles. That's about the vibe.
Nice.
There
Is that offerings on the? I'm not gonna steal from the temple.
the gold is not sitting out.
Okay. I'm just gonna trance.
Okay, cool. The rest of the night passes uneventfully. You are able to get a long rest, and because you are actively in a Imperial cult shrine, you are still able to restore spell slots.
Yes. Beautiful. And I didn't even have to wake Ajira up. Cool.
Okay. Some hours later, more than you needed for the long rest actually. It's likely now dawn of a new day. The door unlocks and you see an Imperial woman wearing deep red robes unlock the door and say, "Oh, visitor overnight.
Hello.
My name is Portensia.
Hortensia, nice to meet you. I'm Gladius.
Interesting name for a dark elf.
I know. Hortensia. Where is this?
You're in Fort Moonmoth.
I've heard about that. I've heard that somewhere.
Just outside of Balmora.
Ah. Fuck.
Well,
Moonmouth Tower?
Fort.
Fort.
If I can provide you some water and rations if you're in need. Unfortunately, we've had quite a bit of activity in town over the past few days, so the fort has asked that we screen anyone leaving the shrine. So if you just sit tight and I'll find one of the guard. It'll just be a moment.
Sounds good.
Okay. She leaves. She doesn't lock the door behind her.
Good. Good place to stop?
Yeah, I think so.
Fuck. I should have done my research and found out where the closest shrine was. Okay, see? That is my wish accomplished from yesterday. I can feel some consequences already, like, you know, bringing up a stir in the city feels like the like appropriate consequences and such. So that's 1 star, and I love the plot twist of you come in to rob this place. And the assassin leaves, and I'm like, God damn it! I wanted to do that. It's like he stole my kill. Um, like I love you adding a twist to it. Um, just beautiful. Yeah, and I think my wish is for continued follow through on the consequences. Yeah, and the consequences of the consequences. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. It was always my intention to kill every soldier in the fort and take over it, but I wanted to build up a little bit of goodwill with the people so that we could hold the forts before I did that, and so I am not waiting. I think I could do it at level 3, but I can't hold it while I'm also going on adventures / a revolution. So,
Yeah, that'll probably be pretty difficult.
Yeah. What's your star and your wish?
My star is that the I love the fact that your like fear has driven you into a worse situation here. Like, yeah, maybe that fight could have been a little rough, but like they just have wolf stat blocks. You'd have been okay.
Oh yeah. Simon knows. It's just like I felt I was already pushing it by being like, I venture alone for the first time, and I'm sleeping without the protection of walls. All it took was like, and now your fears are coming to pass, and they are coming for you. And I was like, nope, 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 nope.
No, it was great. It felt very in character. It was very much not the optimal thing to do, but that's basically the description of the last like 3 sessions.
I disagree with that.
I feel like there might have been...
Everything went according to plan,
Sure.
until I hit the wilderness.
Sure.
And panicked.
Sure.
I mean, everything did go according to plan. At least the way that I see it.
Yeah.
Like, until I hit the wilderness.
Still not certain it was a good plan, but it went according to plan.
Yeah. We are 100% in agreement there.
Yeah, and then wish, I guess, is I wish to see your plan to squirrel your way out of this, because you're now a very wanted person again, but in your home base of operations for the last several weeks.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. How to weasel. Well, I'm sorry, you're not gonna get to see that because I'm gonna fight my way out. Can you have, whatever number of guards and whatever their stat blocks and the layout of the fort, if you wanna plan it ahead of time, that could lead to a very cool fight.
Okay. Heard. Good luck.
I'm not gonna need it. I already rolled really well for luck at the last session.
Yeah, Nilo survived. He's not here.
No, not that. The potion of speed.